Hi, it's Corene for Wild Orchid Craft Design Team, and today I'm very excited to share with you the project that I made for this week. And also I'd like to go over some of the flowers that I used. I do have a full start to finish on the mini album that I'm sharing with you, so I will play that at the end of this video. If you're interested in seeing that, then please stay tuned for that. This here is a 6x6 chipboard mini album, and on the front cover I have an acrylic scallop piece. I've used the gorgeous Stationer's Desk from Prima, and this is just beautiful papers. If you've not seen it, I'll flip through it real quick. I did also use a couple of pieces, which I'll show you in here, of Marion Smith's vintage telegram. I thought it coordinated very well. So on the front here, like I said, is a scallop acrylic piece. I have a mini album that came with 5 or 6 pieces of these. Sorry about the glare. And what I chose to do, instead of making one album out of it, is I chose to just use one piece for the cover of this album. I cut some light to medium weight chipboard in black. That way, if you saw the edges, it looks finished. On the front here, I have the beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I have some chrysanthemums and leaves. I put some clock hands back here. I also have some hip rosebuds and some pink centered roses. I'll show you all those in detail. I will also have the product codes to all of these flowers in the description box, along with links to Wild Orchid Crafts. On the front, I have some vinyl, which says, "Every love story is beautiful, but I love ours best." I got that from the online silhouette store. I'll have the design number in the description box. I have a zipper that says "Live." I have some more of the beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flowers here in the tulips. And on the back, it's very easy to hide. I just added some more clusters over where you saw the glue in it. So as you can see, there's no glue showing through, and it ends up looking really, really pretty this way. So I did a 6x6 photo of myself and my husband, and I'll just flip through the album real quick here. These are from the paper collection I cut out. I added some flatback pearls. I added some of these beautiful wild roses. On this side here, I used some burlap trim that I got from Hobby Lobby, some flatback pearls. I used the gorgeous tulips and added some of the burlap twine over it. Or not burlap, excuse me, just the baker's twine. And I left this open so a photo can be placed in here. And I have 2 of the little journaling cards here, again from the collection that I just cut out. A little paper clip to put those in. And on the side here I have a pull-out tag, and this is from Marion Smith's collection. Beautiful paper. This is from the paper collection, the Prima. And that just slides in the side. I have a little bit of seam binding ribbon, and Wild Orchid Crafts has the most beautiful seam binding. I've used it in the past, and I will be placing another order for it because I currently don't have any. They have very high quality seam binding, so I'll link to that as well. This page here, I couldn't cover it up. I kept trying to, and I just couldn't do it. It's so pretty. This I just made a smaller chipboard page. This one is 3x6, and this is a Marion Smith flower that I had cut out with my silhouette. On this side I made a little pocket, again with some flatback pearls, and I used the word blissful that I cut out from the silhouette. And in it I made a tag from the paper line, added some seam binding, and 2 of the little cut aparts that come in this collection. Next page here I have some of this beautiful trim from Hobby Lobby with some pearls. This I actually glued down just to give this page a little more detail, and then I used some more of those wild roses. Here's the tag that I cut out with my silhouette. Here is, I used a piece of the cut apart with some of the wild roses, hip rosebuds, and then I placed a piece of the paper collection along with a journaling card and a little Tim Holtz memo clip. Here's another tag on the side using a Marion Smith paper. This is from the paper collection. I added a rhinestone buckle and pearls. a pearl in the center. And again, this one just slides in the side as well. On this side here, I have a half of a doily, a beautiful metal piece that my friend Patty sent to me. Thank you, Patty. I have some flat back pearls and some banners that I cut from the paper collection. And a photo can be slipped here as well. I have another tag. And this word says cherished. I cut a piece of the cut apart into a banner. And on this last page, I have a belly band on the side here. I added the beautiful bird cage from Wild Orchid Crafts. And this bird cage stand, I actually have a Kaiser Craft die. So I cut that out to match it along with this hummingbird and some more of the flowers. I also put a couple of mats from the paper collection that can slide in here as well. If I can quickly, and here's the back of it as well. So if I can just quickly share with you some of the flowers that I used. This is, I love these, the Burgundy Wild Roses. These are the 1 inch, which are 25 millimeter. These are FM 00418. I've of course used some of the Chrysanthemums from set A, which is QVR 023. I also used some from set C, QVR 031. All of these will be in the link in the description box. I used some of the white leaves, MKX 450. Again, this is the, it's called the frame with hummingbirds cut out, and it's GST 064, and they come with several in here. They take ink and stain very well. I used some of the tulip flowers with leaf stems. These are MKX 212. I used a few of the cherry blossoms, MKX 050. The hip rosebuds, GST 014. And last but not least, I used some of the Wild Rose 30 millimeter ones, QVR 026. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's project. Please check out Wild Orchid Crafts, and the links will be in the description box. And please stay tuned for the start to finish if you'd like. Thanks so much for watching.